Okay. All right, so in my last video I said we're going to do the practicals, right? This is called an A4 paper, right? I could get, because A3 paper is quite a little bit difficult where I am, right? So I'm going to be using A4 paper because I tell my students to use A4 paper, right? The sketch pad is also good, right? So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to draw a borderline and title block. First and foremost, we're going to do broad practice, right? This is your drawing board and this is your T-square. Now, because we have some T-squares that might not, sometimes we don't want to spend much money, right? So you have the cheaper version and then you have the more expensive version, right? Now there are times where the cheaper version might have some graduations around here which might stain your paper, right? So I always advise my students, what you do is that you use razor blade and you just scrape out these graduations, okay? You scrape them out, because sometimes you will find out that your work is so dirty and you wonder whether it's your hands that are staining them. For example, let me use something like this, right? They make good instruments, right? But you can see, come close, you can see that it's dirty, right? Yes, because of the ink, okay? So you might want to just scrape them. Don't worry about their precision and their accuracy. They are accurate, right? But remember that you want to save money, right? So you scrape this first. That's what I do anyway, right? Different strokes for different things, right? You scrape this part such that the graduations don't stain your paper. Then this is what you do. After doing that, you do what? Excuse me, sorry. It's not really good. I can't find it right here. All right, now look up. Now, this is what you do. Remember that I told you that this is called the head or the stalk, while this is called the blade. This is a T-square, by the way. So what do we do? You place your T-square direct at 90 degrees at the edge of this your drawing board. Can you see? Ensure that your T-square is not bent like this. It's not bent like this. Can you see the way I placed it? You place it like this, holding it in one hand. Then come and place your A4 paper. Look at the way it's being placed. Can you see that there is no space between them? It's not entering inside. You place it like this, holding your paper. Can you see? Then for those of us in Nigeria, other places you might use your clips and all of that, right? But just in case you don't have all these facilities, so you're going to be using the masking tape. All right. A lot of students are actually very, very, they will be like, technical drawing can be expensive and all of that. If you know your way and you know how to manage, right, you will see that you come out with A's and you don't even have to spend much, right? So I just told you, don't have to go and get, though getting this, when you get, those of you that will go for architecture, you need much more sophisticated items, right? But for now, just start with the basic, okay? So now, watch me. I'm trying to clip my paper. You place this, right, 90 degrees to your T-square, and then you start from here. Are you watching me? Make it at the tip because you're going to be drawing borderline, okay? This paper is still held. Here at the tip, don't let it enter in too much, right? Then I can release this one, okay? You can go over the video again if you have one or two things you're not clear about, right? And then here, this is it. This is it. Cut.